Hey y'all, good morning. My name is Alicia if you're new here, and I share beauty and lifestyle videos, so I would love for you to subscribe. And if you're not new, you already know all that, so welcome back. For today's video, I'm going to be vlogging hiking up a mountain, and I'm so dang excited. So I am hiking Mount LeConte in Gatlinburg, Tennessee for the second time. I am doing a different trail, but this will be my second time going up to the top. Last time, I think it was in 2020, and I did vlog that trip. We stayed overnight. I will link that video, about hitting myself in the face. I will link that video here on the screen and down below in the description box if y'all want to check that out next. Possibility there will be some complaining on this trip, but I feel a little bit more prepared, so I'm hoping this will go a lot better, because last time I don't think I was exercising at all. I have been riding my Peloton every single day for, I think I'm up to like 63 days in a row, or around 60 days in a row. And I've been running and working out, doing my dance fitness class. So I feel a little more prepared, but we will see. My friend Rachel, who did the Cave 5K with me a few weeks ago, her and her husband are doing it with me, and they are very fit, very active. They work out hardcore every single day. They have been doing DECA competitions, so hopefully I don't slow them down. But either way, I'm very excited, and I'm going to be taking y'all along with us. And before I ramble on anymore, really quick, I wanted to show y'all my backpack. I don't know if y'all are interested in this at all. I just thought that I would share, and I am by no means a hiking expert or a fitness expert. This is just what I got, and I have a feeling, I will let y'all know at the end of the trip, but I have a feeling this backpack is going to be perfect. So it is a North Face, and I think it is just the perfect size, and in my opinion, the best part about it, I don't know if y'all can tell, but this is padded. So I think it is going to be very comfortable, and I don't know if I said, but we're not staying the night. We're just hiking up and then hiking back down. We are going to have lunch up there, and we're going to try to do the summits. I think there's two. So I do not know how to say this. Borealis Mini. I don't know. I did find some on Amazon, and they have a ton of colors, so I will link it down below if y'all are needing a little backpack. It does not have to be for hiking, but I feel like this is the perfect hiking size. So let me just shut up and show you what's inside. So there is a zipper pocket on the front. All I have is a gallon-sized bag for trash, and then can't remember if I said, I don't think I did, I got distracted, but I rolled up my rain jacket. I don't think it's supposed to rain, but I have it just in case, and it fit in the side there. So they do have where you can buy a sack lunch up there. That is what I'm gonna do. I think it is $14. I got 2 protein bars. One is the chocolate caramel, the other is chocolate chip. They are the Gatorade ones. 20 grams of protein. I also got these little gel packs, these GU gel packs. But I always see these during my half marathons, so I thought might as well get a couple, because I will probably need energy, especially not having any sleep. And yes, I know I should have slept, but I'm not a morning person. My body is not a morning person. It's just easier for me to just stay up. Beef and cheese. I got some of these Alani gummies. So last time me and Tabitha hung out, she got some. Let me try one. And they are delicious. Got 2 of these. They are 90 calories. 2 big beef jerky sticks. And it has 23 grams of protein. This little trail mix. And then I don't know anything about this. It just looked interesting. It is a honeycomb, and it says to best consumed before or during activities. So I might eat this before we get started. And then I didn't have enough water bottles, so I got another one. This is part of I about hit myself in the head. This is part of Yeti's new, I can't remember what the collection is, but their new pink collection. It is, I think, 25 ounces. And I'm going to obviously fill it up, and then I think I'm going to take one of my other water bottles and just put it in here, and then when we get to the top, fill it back up. But this is supposed to be 100% leak proof. And then I'm going to put some toilet paper in here as well, because I don't think that I can make it all the way up without having to pee. Yes, that's probably TMI, but with all the water. And yeah, like I said, I'm not a hiking expert, I'm not a fitness expert. This is just what I'm taking, but I'm very excited. And I'm going to finish getting ready because I need to leave in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna make me a half a bagel and peanut butter. That is gonna be my breakfast. Get my waters filled up, get dressed, and I will see y'all in Gatlinburg. Okay, so we made it to Gatlinburg. We made it to the parking lot. Took a minute to find parking, but we did find one. And we just had a pit stop at the restroom before we get started. And now we are about to start the trail. I think it's 53 degrees, so not terrible. But I'm sure we're about to warm up pretty soon. So let's get started. We made it. Look how beautiful. Okay, we made it to Myrtle Point, which I think is the highest point on LeConte. I could be wrong though, but y'all, it is absolutely beautiful, so quiet and peaceful. I didn't get to come up here last time we hiked it. So worth it. Okay, we are headed back down. Can't remember if I said, but it just took us 3 hours and 9 minutes to come up. And then we did both of the, I guess they're the summits, the Myrtle Point, and then I forgot the other one. But they were gorgeous and worth it if you come up here. Definitely worth. I think Myrtle Point was just like 0.7 from the lodge, and then the other one was just 0.2. Definitely worth it for both of them. Breathtaking views. So we're hoping that we go a little bit faster on the way down. But even if it's 3 hours, I feel like that's still a good time. But most of it's going to be downhill. And definitely a better experience than my first trip. But I can't remember if I said this either, but I feel like I'm more prepared this time because I've actually been exercising. But it is still pretty tough because, I mean, you're climbing a mountain, so it's uphill. But highly recommend it. There are several different trails, so you can see there's some that aren't as strenuous, but they're a little bit longer. Like the one, I think Trillium Gap is like the easiest because that's the ones the llamas take. And then I think Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the llamas make trips. So they say that sometimes you can see the llamas, so that would be cool. But I will let you know when we make it back down and kind of give a final overview. But so far so good, and the weather has been perfect. It's been a little cool, but when the sun's shining, it's hot. We've had to take layers off, but I would rather it be kind of cooler in spots than sweating the whole time. And then there's been some fall colors too, but highly recommend making the trip. But I will see y'all at the bottom. We made it. Hello, in true Alicia vlog form, it has been several weeks since I filmed all that. It has actually been a month and I think 3 days by the time y'all are watching this. I don't really have a rhyme or reason. I just haven't finished it. So here we are. I wanted to quickly recap the trip. And in case anybody was curious, I wanted to also give a super quick review on my backpack and if there's anything I would change or do different during this trip, and just give y'all some tips and information if y'all are wanting to do LeConte as well. So I mentioned this in the beginning, but I wanted to say it again. I am not a fitness expert, hiking expert, an outdoorsy expert by any means. This is just what I would do different and my opinion and advice in case you are a newbie hiker. And like I said, in case you're going to LeConte, hopefully this will just help y'all out a little bit. And if you have any other questions that I don't answer, you can always comment them or reach out to me on Instagram or email. I usually always comment back here on YouTube the same day. If you have any questions, I will do my best to try and answer them. But as far as the trip, I mentioned before that my first trip was not the best because I wasn't really prepared. This trip definitely went a lot smoother. So the exercising and running and riding my bike definitely helped. I was obviously still really sore towards the end of the trip, or towards the bottom of the trail when we got back, and then of course for the next couple of days. But I mean, that's normal. And it was, I think I did say, but it took us, I think, 3 hours and 9 minutes to climb it. And then I can't remember the exact time on the way back down, but it was under 3 hours on the way back down. And we weren't trying to beat a time, or we were just walking, and it just happened that way. So almost to the bottom, maybe like a fourth of the trail left, is when I was really starting to hurt, but I just powered through. But overall, it was such a great trip. The weather was great and the views were just amazing. If you go, highly recommend doing the summits. If you're like me and when you get to the top, you kind of want to just sit and relax, just do the summits. They are worth it. What we did was we got to the lodge, sat down, kind of chilled, ate some snacks, and then we went ahead and hiked the summits. But a lot of people ate their lunch there, so I would do that. If you plan on getting a sack lunch there, grab that and then go to Myrtle Point, because that would be so amazing, just to sit there, eat lunch, chill, and just look at the amazing, breathtaking view. So sack lunch, they do tell you on the website what that is. I don't know how often it changes, but I meant to show y'all and I completely forgot. But it was a bagel, cream cheese, a pack of trail mix, 2 beef and cheese little packs, a thing of Oreos, and I think that's it. So that is available if you don't want to pack a lunch, but definitely take some protein bars and beef jerkies and things that are just easy to eat, just in case you need to eat something and you don't want to stop, if you want to just keep going. Those definitely came in handy, and that's actually, I think, all I ate. Definitely recommend just something that you can eat easily, and then take a bag or a baggie. I took a gallon size baggie to keep your trash in, because there's nowhere to dispose of your trash, so you have to keep it with you. The lodge does take the trash from the sack lunch, but they won't allow any of your personal trash, if that makes sense. So only trash from what they provide, if that's making any sense at all. So we don't want to litter, and there's no trash cans at the lodge or anywhere along the way, so definitely have some type of bag to keep your trash in. And then as far as anything I would do different, I loved the backpack. It was the perfect size and it was very comfortable. I was not hurting at all. My shoulders were a little sore, but just from the weight. So everything else, it was very comfortable. Loved that. So I will link it down below in the description box. So the only thing I would do different would be to either put my water bottle where I had my rain jacket on the side. That way it's easy access, or get one of those water bags that has the little hose with the mouthpiece that you can just grab water. I don't know anything about those because I've never had one, so I don't know if you need a specific backpack or you can just throw it in any backpack. But my backpack does have, and how many times can I say backpack, has a little elastic right here, so I feel like I could put one in it and put the little mouthpiece through that. I need to look into it, but I saw those on Amazon as well, so I will link those down below too. But it was just very inconvenient because I had my water bottles inside my backpack. So I had to take my backpack off, unzip it, grab my water, and then zip it back. And so, I mean, I'm being a little dramatic explaining it, but it was just kind of inconvenient. So I probably didn't drink as much water as I should have. So I highly recommend trying to find one of those water bags. Cannot think of what they're called, but I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. That way it's just more convenient, or like I said, put it on the side. That way you can just reach back and still keep moving. So that is probably the only thing I would do different. And then snacks wise, and then I can't remember if I said this, but definitely if you're planning a trip to LeConte specifically, they have a blog and they update it every single day. That's how we knew to get to the parking lot early, because it was filling up. So they let you know about the parking lots. They also let you know about the weather. I'm not a cold weather person, so I personally would recommend waiting until next year to go. But if you don't mind the cold, definitely just check the blog post to see how the weather's been. It did snow up there a few weeks ago, so I'm very glad we went when we did. And I honestly don't want to go back until next year when it is warmer. And then the llamas, really quick, and then I will shut up. I mentioned the llamas within the video, but just in case you don't know anything about LeConte, there are no roads up to LeConte. It is only trails, so that is the only way people can get up there. So they have llamas bring in all of the supplies on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that's what I was talking about. The Trillium Gap Trail, I believe, is the ones the llamas take. And so that's what the whole llama thing was that I was talking about. I didn't even explain it when I was talking about it. I guess I just assumed that everybody knew about the llamas. They do have a gift shop, but when we went, there wasn't a whole lot there, and they do have stuff online, a whole lot better stuff online. But if you're anything like me and your first trip, I wanted to get something there that day at the gift shop. But they do have like stickers and magnets with the elevation and with llamas and stuff if you wanted to just get one of those and then order a shirt. I would probably order a shirt because they have some really, really cute shirts online that I actually want to order one for myself. But before I ramble on anymore, I think that is everything that I wanted to kind of recap for y'all. But once again, if there's anything that I didn't answer and you still have questions, please let me know. I will do my best to try and give you the answer or find the answer for you, or kind of point you in the right direction to find the answer. But I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week, and Vlogmas is starting very, very soon, December 1st, and you don't want to miss that either. But I don't have anything else to say except thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next video.